Hi you guys. Well, I know it's been a while since I did a video on a book. Surprising the month of April, I picked really bad books to read, so I didn't really think there was a reason to put up a video on those 6 books I bought in the month of April. Well, they were okay. Yeah, they were pretty bad. They weren't like wow, but But I have one now before, thank God I found one now before the end of April. But it's called The Art of a Submissive. And this book is really heavy, like emotionally heavy, not with the BDSM stuff, but oh, how do I say? It's about, first off, it's about a different character. Two characters are. The point of view is both. The best thing about this is it has both point of views. It goes from one point of view to the other person's point of view. So here we have a ex-dom Dylan. He stopped doing it for 2 years because of his past and thought it couldn't go anywhere. So he just gave it up and locked his playroom forever. At least that's to me 2 years isn't that long, but it seems forever. And then submissive would be Isabel. The book says she's shy, but she's from reading this book, she's not that shy. She has a pretty sad history of abuse in her abuse, and the only way she can get it out is by doing paintings. And there's a few, yes, paintings in the book that actually I thought were really beautiful. That I made sure to put tabs on, so I let you guys know which one's it. But yeah, he comes into an art gallery and buys her paintings because he found them very beautiful and very submissive. And her nature is submissive, but I honestly think she's more of a dom than submissive, because she did not take shit from him, including in the contract. She was more specific in the contract than he was in his own. And she made every single detail, and she's a very private person. She wasn't expecting to be submissive, although she kinda she kinda had a thought of it, but she needed control too because of her past. And I thought this was a sad book, but she defies everything he wants. And you're gonna say, oh yeah, it's 50 Shades Grey too. It's like, no, nothing like 50 Shades of Grey. She wants her art stuff back, and he knows she's a submissive, but because she denies him the first few times, he gives up and says, I'll do this, you do this, I want you to be my submissive. And she's actually curious, and it's like, is that all he wants? Because if that's all he wants, then don't make me feel guilty about anything. What I want. And it's like, all you men expect women to not be emotionally there, and then when we're not emotionally there, that's when you fall for us. It's like, which one do you want? Do you want a relationship with emotion or just sex? Seriously. And he got to know her. In the beginning, it was all, since she's a submissive by art, maybe she's a submissive by nature, and we can do this. No, she's yes and no. And he went on a business trip, and in the contract they confirmed that they will they both would not be with other people. They would just be with each other, even though emotionally they both know they're there, but by talking they know they said no, we're not gonna fall in love and all that, but there is jealousy. So she calls him because she misses him. She's in love with him, but she only misses him. And she gets a call, and the other phone picks up, and it's his ex-girlfriend, and she gets pissed. She comes home early just to see her, and she handcuffs him to the bed, arms up, legs out, and whole cuffed up, and uses a flogger to get instant information. And he's like, what the fuck is this? I'm the submissive. I'm not a submissive. You're the submissive, not me. I'm the dominant. I'm the dominant. Who the fuck are you to put me as a submissive? And she's like, who's holding the flogger? Oh, it goes both ways. This is almost like one of the books I read last year called This Man series, and that was an insane series. But this is tamed emotionally, but no, I can't say emotionally. Emotionally, it's not tame. The the lifestyle, that shit, is not tame either, but emotionally, she got him, and then she had to be challenging, and go back to being cold, and I always thought he would want that, but, yeah, so I'm gonna give you a small spoiler. He becomes submissive for her only. The ending. So I wonder what drama is going to happen in the next books. But what I told you for this book is what I love, and I want to show you the artwork of her artwork, and I thought it was beautiful. Here's one. Yeah, sad naked lady. Then here's a second. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, so I'll describe it. It's a artwork with boobs. Luckily it's black and white, but yeah. And then I have a favorite one. She actually drew him while he fell asleep. So I thought this was pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see how far in between the lines or how close, but if you can see how beautiful she made it. And she's a smart cookie, and I love the fact that she knew not to give her hopes up if there was going to be love between them or not. And she kind of reminded me of myself. She had self-doubt, she thinks non-stop and keeps on going even though she's unsure of what's going to happen. And I thought that was beautiful. So I never read a book this way before, so can't wait for the next one. I love when the women are challenging. That's how these so-called doms are like. Oh, you found my sweet spot, and not sexually, emotionally. So yeah, the art of submission. Hope you guys will get it, because it's a really good book. See ya.